Alright, back to the grind here. Still going through ranked with a new version of Niv using Emmet Silk. This hand is a bit slow, so we gotta hope. Oh, I see. Izzet. Oh, so this is either. Oh no, it'll be right.
Bye.
It'll be the scissor deck. What's it called? ENsoul Artifact deck. ENsoul Artifact Shrapnel Blast, mega damage. They see. Yep. They play a bunch of creatures that make a bunch of tokens. We'll play a Wandering Mind. We'll grab the Clarion might have been better, but if they reanimate a 5/5, we need to have a blocker for it. Torch the tower. Yeah, there's a Darksteel Citadel. That's a key thing they will go for to try and hit it down. Alright, so down. Ooh, we get a Niv. So let's play Emmet. Draw and discard. I'm going to discard a shock land and play this tap land. We can't play any 1-mana spells, so it's good. Oh my god, what is outside? Freaking aeroplane? I don't live in an air zone. Alright, NT. Flying over for free. They have a Shrapnel Blast, so we could take 5 here. We could lose Emmet, or we could... Oh, they go straight to face. Alright, it is time. So, let's Clarion. Bring to light, grab Clarion.
Oh, he did.
We can also give lifelink to Emmet and get in for 2 to put us up to 8. We'll loot away a land, find a Helix, really good. Okay, we are still in danger. They clearly have an ENsoul. Right, they drop. Okay, pretty bad. Let's play Niv and get a reload down.
Reload!
Okay, great. So this works great for us because we now have... Oh, Emmet can attack again. We have removal and counters for days, so they are not going to get through this if we get to untap. Oh, Flood Pit Drowner. Nice inclusion. So, are they going to get rid of the Niv here, or are they going to just leave it? Getting rid of the Niv does buy them more time, because Flood Pit can put a card in. Although, Whale of the Forgotten, ironically, will actually just let us... Ooh, there's a Shrapnel Blast. Right, we cannot... Okay, they shuffle in. Let's keep our life total healthy. Emmet, go in and attack. We could, unironically, use Whale of the Forgotten to get back Niv immediately. Right, they play an NT. Right, let's Helix that.
Oh, he did.
That will put us above 10, and they concede to that, yeah. Like I said, 5 is the danger zone. Shrapnel Blast, yeah. This was... I played a Grixis version of this deck when Pioneer launched the disastrous first FNM we tried at the late game store I played at the time. It was a disaster because 6 of the 8 people that played bought blue-white control Approach to the Second Sun, and nobody wanted to play the format anymore. Alright, so oof, this is the exact same hand. What is with the arena giving us exactly the same hand? Alright, they're finding their lands. We've got lands for days. We just need to find something relevant. Okay, lands again are not insanely relevant, but on free we can start casting spells. They ENsoul an artifact. That's the danger, puts us down to 10. Okay, Wandering Mind. Find us something. Maelstrom Pulse can kill the ENsoul artifact, buy us some time. Or kill the map. Flood Pit Drowner taps the creature. Puts us down to 5. Well, Maelstrom Pulse here.
Oh, he did.
But we are just dead to the attack here. We are too far behind. Basically, unless we were to top deck. Yeah. They had the really insane draw there. What we really needed was interaction on 2, and that's what we should mulligan for here. Yeah, we've got interaction on 2 to stop anything crazy big, and we have Bring to Light, which will be big for us if we can get to it. Opponent mulligans, which buys us time. Okay. They don't have any hasty threats, so I'm happy to play another tap land to buy us time. There's a Mockingbird, it's just a Mockingbird. Play another tap land. Let's just establish our board presence. Right, there's the ENsoul artifact. So we, in response to the attack, will Vanishing Verse that.
Bye.
We can't kill the land, but it does buy us some time. Play that tapped. We can now Helix anything scary. There's a second ENsoul artifact. Wait till they declare the attack, and then we'll Helix.
Oh, he did.
So we're on 17, so still a healthy life total. We have a cornucopia, which is also good, but let's bring to light for Niv, reload, and have a 6/6 with a 5/5.
Reload.
Only 2 creatures, but the cornucopia is going to be a big... And Vanity Verse does get rid of the ENsoul artifact here. And they concede to that. Yep, we got our lucky draw. Alright, mulligan first hand. This hand is super creature heavy. We'll get rid of XDef. So hopefully this is... Well... Oh... Ooh, Selesnya Angels again. Okay, well let's get down Garland. This is not good. We really need to interrupt their thing, particularly... Okay, they go into Angelic Overseer. That's the better option for us. Let's get Emic Selk down, draw a card, we'll discard the Knight of Autumn, and we'll attack in. We'll offer the trade here. Like I said, this is basically a matchup against tribal decks where you just do not want to give them as much as possible. Okay, so... Let's Detention Sphere. We need to get rid of this Resplendent Angel because that can get ridiculous.
Bye.
And then we can swing in with Emmet. I think we've got to get rid of Supreme. We need that another land here. And oh, we could have got rid of, I suppose, in hindsight, the Bring to Light. We do have all our colors covered. Whoa, triple Speaker of the Heavens. Okay, Bring to Light for 5. Let's grab Reborn and go for the reload.
Reload.
Alright, we get a full spread here. No, well, we get little removal. Clarion's pretty good against anything. Yeah, there's a... Playing the Resplendent into our Clarion was a bit ridiculous, I think. They should have held back.
Oh, he did.
And then we could swing in and then we pass. I remember this matchup now. Right. Yeah, more removal in. Pillage out. Detention Sphere 1 of out. And I think we take out the Knights. They don't play anything particularly scary in terms of enchantments or artifacts. But it depends on how they sideboard, because this version is slightly different. Okay, board wipe is 100% worth it. And a Garland on 2 is pretty good. Oh, and a Ancient Cornucopia. Very fun. There's Giada. So let's play this and play Garland. We take 2. And they play an Inspiring Overseer. Play a land. Play the Ancient Cornucopia. Surveil a land into the graveyard. We'll trade in again. Do you want to trade? Yep, they do. Which is fine. They could make larger angels here if they didn't want to do that. Okay, definitely presenting a company here. So let's use the Detention Sphere to take away the Giada.
Bye.
Yeah, there's the company. Okay, Thalia. That's an interesting inclusion. Oh, so this is the version, yeah. So there are 2 ways you can build the sideboard here. One is that you can pivot into the close to the green-white company deck. Bishop of Wings, okay, and Righteous Valkyrie. Oh, that's bad. Right, we need to board wipe now. So yep, let's board wipe.
Oh, he did.
They get 2 spirits, but as long as they don't just magically draw into 16 collected companies, I think we'll be okay. Another Giada, another Resplendent Angel. We find nothing but land, so let's play Chaos as a blocker. They swing in. They can pump. I know about the pump, so we're just going to let them do it, because they'll take the whole turn to do it. Alright, well, then let's play Yorion. We'll do a double blink here. They get a Giada back. Ooh, that was a mistake, because then they get the bigger Giada. Well, we've got to get rid of the Resplendent Angel here. And pass it back. We can trade on a block, but they top deck another company and find another Righteous Valkyrie and another board wipe protection would bring. Yeah. So there's 2 companies straight off the top. We got a block here to not die. There's another Thalia. We cycle. And we just draw nothing but lands. So yeah, that one felt like we were just done for. Trying to look at the sideboard here again. I think we can just run it back. Honestly, it's basically just, can we draw enough removal to survive? But if you're looking to get into Pioneer and you're maybe not, you're like looking at different options decks, I'd say Green White Angels is a well-positioned deck right now with the huge insurgence of mono red. And yeah, we're mulliganing to Oblivion here. Yeah, we're pretty much yeah, we gotta get rid of okay, we gotta get rid of the life gain, and we gotta pray that we can draw some lands. But on a multi 5 versus a perfect 7, I think we're just in trouble here. So we can Vanishing Verse. We'll take away the Bishop of Wings.
Bye.
Alright, there's a Joshua, so let's Joshua. We'll cycle 2 to just not draw a single land. Yeah. You can just tell there are some times where the shuffler just decides you're not going to win a game. They definitely made the right move pivoting into a more... Alright, so let's... Detention Sphere, we'll take Yada. We're not worried about Thalia. Yeah, but you can just tell there are some... Oh, there's a second Yada into a Resplendent Angel. Shock a land in. Play Niv Mizzet Supreme. Now we have access to all our spells from the graveyard. Okay, if they go for the... Yeah, like, you did this before, buddy. I'm going to let you do it. Alright, there's... This is where I kind of screw up. Reload.
Reload.
We draw enough to survive here. So, we're on 8 life and we can block pretty reliably. The thing is, how do we do this? Okay, so we will block there and take 6. So we'll force them to activate, to trade. We go down to 2. Now we can... The way to do this, I think, is going to be Vanishing Verse. We have to tap in. I'm looking at the way to do this. Right, tap free. We will bounce the Angel so it can't do anything. Discard Emmet Selk. Now we're good to block, provided they just don't keep drawing ridiculous. But we could... Oh yeah, we get... Yep, there's their third Resplendent Angel and a Speaker of the Heaven. And a land. So, I think our best bet here is going to be... Helix.
Oh, he did.
Vanishing Verse.
Bye.
We're on 5 life here. Pretty sustainable as long as we just fade, like, unless they draw another Resplendent Angel, because they've got like 5. There's a Kyler's Reconstruction 4/4. Finding literally the perfect cards to survive here. And they start making angels. Okay, so first things first, let's Ancient Cornucopia. Vanishing Verse, get rid of the Bishop of Wings.
Bye.
Right. But basically, we've lost this game because of the arena glitch where Kyler's Reconstruction says, look at the top 7, then put a Company or Kyler's Reconstruction on top of your deck. We got a Vanishing Verse here, the big angel to survive. Gain 2 life. Then we got a block the Giada, so they can't get anything huge. We go down to 3. We need to jumpstart a Bring to Light here. This is where I think if I'd sideboarded in a... yeah, we're going to have to use the Collected Company here. But they... well, I said that because it's pretty obvious here. They have Collected Company and they hit a perfect 5 to just kill us. So, yep, good game. Alright, last match for the video. What do we got? Ooh, we can use the board wipe, so we'll keep it. Oh, we have Izzet. Okay, Izzet Phoenix or Izzet Prowess, or probably both. Definitely Phoenix with a consider. So there's an opt. Okay, what's our best option here? I think it's hold up and no more lies. Counter something scary. Okay, just play a land and pass it back. Let's Picklock Prankster. Yeah, we counter that. We do not want them to fill their graveyard. They're clearly holding a... Oh, there's a Corey Steel Cutter. But we top deck a perfect answer at a time, so...
Try again.
We'll hit that with Night of Autumn trigger. Lightning Axe to dump a Phoenix. Yeah, that is unfortunate. There's an Artist Talent. grab a Yorion, pass it back. They clearly have a handful of burn and are looking for a chance to use it. But unfortunately, we do have to put a pressure down here, so let's throw down this Yorion. Lightning Axe throwing away another burn spell. Now they have 7 cards, so they're going to Treasure Cruise. It's still on the list of cards I think I would like to see banned here. I think that the thing is, they said that it couldn't be banned originally because, well, they wanted to keep it like as part of the identity of the format, but they also said that it was because there's no fetch lands, there's no way to quickly fill your graveyard. But now all of a sudden we have Surveil 20, we have the Mill 4 card, the Pixie. Like, you can reliably Treasure Cruise. You see, look, they Treasure Cruise twice because they can fill their graveyard that efficiently. There's a double Phoenix, and we draw nothing but lands, so let's just throw down a Tybalt here, plus see if we can hit anything. We hit another land, and you can tell where this game is going, so we'll just concede. Another Corey Steelcutter just means that we're just done. Yeah, I'm of the opinion I would like to see, just all counters in. I do think we are at a point where we are getting to the point where there is enough efficient Surveil / mill yourself cards that the argument that, oh, there's no fetch land, so Treasure Cruise isn't a problem, is kind of becoming relevant again. And I don't want to see another victim like Expressive Iteration getting banned because we've got to make sure. Alright, so perfect hand here. Let's immediately throw down this Deafening Silence to slow him down. This one should be okay to us now, but the problem will be on the next game where they will bring in all of the generic bounce, because now Mono Blue has spells that can just bounce any permanent type. I can't wait till we get the Mono Blue Bounce Lands card, because, you know, it'll be like, oh, but it's for Commander, so it won't hurt anyone else. Let's get the Cornucopia down. Yes, I'm a big advocate for the Color Pie, and I really think we should not be pushing. Ooh, okay. Alright, they didn't get a second one, so let's immediately Vanishing Versailles Steel Cutter.
Bye.
We do not want them. Spell Pierce, I'm okay paying for that. Because, like I said, we can't pay anything this turn. Right, there's a second Steel Cutter. Alright, so on our turn, best bet is just go for the reload here. If they don't have a counter, they do have the Mystical Dispute. Yep. They play an Opt. Pass it back. Okay, let's just drop a land and we will now play Control Matchup. Immediately counter that.
Nope.
Don't let them mill because they're probably holding a Treasure Cruise. In hindsight, I should have no more lies that and then gone with the veto for the Treasure Cruise that they're clearly going to try and play here. But what I'm... Oh, but they didn't get... They got greedy, so that's perfect.
Nope.
Alright, now we can Knight of Autumn. Let's blow up the Corey Steel Cutter.
Try again.
Grab the Yorion for the blink / mess around. And they concede to that. So we got lucky there that they probably didn't sideboard correctly. Right, we can run it back now, but I'm pretty sure I should have, in hindsight, definitely should have bought Culling Ritual. Culling Ritual against Corey Steel Cutter. Particularly with the builds now leaning towards more of a Prophet Steel Cutter build. In fact, I have no players telling me that they're dropping the... Alright, so there's definitely going to be a Spell Pierce. There's no reason they don't cantrip. Well, no, sorry. There's no reason that they always hold up a single blue unless they're going for counter here. So we'll play this land and pass it back. The problem is I've played poorly. There's an Artist Talent. So let's play another land, play the Deafening Silence. But they have an annul. So I was not expecting an annul. That's bad on me. But yeah, we don't have green mana as well for the Cornucopia. I just realized that's why I've not been playing them. There's a Corey Steel Cutter because I played my lands poorly. Right, there's their second. Alright, there's their second monk. Pass him back. Play a land tapped, get down this Wandering Mind. Deafening Silence is the best choice here, I think. We'll see what they go for. Prophetic Memory, yeah, this is another reason we should definitely be running Culling Ritual effects in this deck now. Here comes the Treasure Cruise to draw 1,000,000 cards. Yep. Because, you know, it's so hard that on turn 4 they filled up their graveyard with 8 cards. And they put 5 counters on there, so we'll block here. Alright, so let's shock in, play a Cornucopia. I should have cornucopia'd, and then hit the No More Lies. That's another misplay on my part. I think I must have been tilted at this point because I was getting annoyed with how much... Right, we're going to No More Lies here.
Nope.
Force them to pay free, so at least then they can't do anything too crazy. Oh, they don't pay free, which is scary. Means they must have a creature they want to play. Oh, they don't. Alright, we get hit for a lot. That's Supreme Verdict, so let's Supreme Verdict this. We are on 8 though, and they unfortunately do have the bounce spell, and I'm like, yeah, okay, you've got it, we're done. Good game.